Hey, welcome everyone. Well, we are back with Genshin today after a bit of a break from it. Um, since I wanted to finish Mana first. So, let's see. Do we have a lot of events? Actually not. Let me see what's next. Ah, yeah, I was afraid it would be that. Let me get that first too. So all the dots are gone. Except the quest one, because that never wants to go away for some reason. Right. Now... we don't even have any other quest for that. Okay. Let's do that one then. Since we don't really... Oh, that was stupid of me to teleport you. Don't really have a choice what main quest we want to do, since we only have one. And we are not skipping to Natlan yet. Doing everything in order. And then, no idea what we will do when the story is done. Except wait for the next story patch, I guess.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well, we aren't always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get
We
mail to us
don't
unless we
really
happen
have
to go
an
to the
address,
post
do
office
we?
on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
I mean, that's pretty accurate.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yes, you are the address.
Exactly, right? And if I'd failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here. Of course, here it is. All yours.
Come on, Paimon wants to have a look too. Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well. From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
That sounds like him, yes.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
So he's drinking. Yep, that sounds about right. Of course. Time skipping. Yep. Trust me, I I'm not happy about that. It's not my favorite quest, let's put it that way. But we don't really have a choice.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile
I
upon me
think it
after
has a
all.
bit of an annoying
Oh,
part
come
in a
now.
dungeon.
I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her? The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes.
Yeah,
Sumeru
you are
spices are
drinking.
famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was
Yep,
where a
definitely
certain
wrong.
very popular spiced cocktail was
I don't
invented.
have even one
That's
5-star
why the knight
here.
sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Uh,
That sounds like a great
not
business
good.
opportunity.
You know, I got
Guess
the
Don
weapon
Winery and
right
Master Diluc are gonna make
pretty
a
early on.
sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
And I don't have too
Whether
many
this
standard
lucrative
wishes anyways.
opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not,
Should have done more of
depends
the
on how
3
nice I'm
thingies.
feeling.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain.
Oh? What makes you say that?
Yeah,
Very
but
sharp
I
of
haven't
you.
done many
I
wishes
wouldn't
at all.
say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And do continue.
Keep in mind that some of the streams were longer
have
than
to?
just 3 hours, so
When I
it's
said
even
we
more
could
than
talk about
that.
the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind. Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said,
And
I was
like
very
it's
young
only
then.
the main story. I
Don
didn't
Winery
even
had
do
only
the optional
just
stuff.
taken me in.
The
I
only
overheard my
optional
adoptive
thing we
father
did
talk
was
about sending a team of merchants to
the
Sumeru
mountain
during a business
dragon
meeting.
spine.
I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru. And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you. Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My
Are you
life had
trying
less
to
and less
shade
do with
16
Conria
again?
as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive. As well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things. The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic.
I mean, that's easy.
These
Don't
days,
buy them
my
then.
surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss. Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name,
Hello.
Alberich?
Dainsleif?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt.
Gonna be $100 soon,
Dainsleif,
though.
if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Huh?
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, just
Well,
means I
perhaps
can't
what you
buy
told
any
me
game
just
in the
happens to
future
answer some
anymore.
questions I carry in my memories.
Except like indie
And in any
games that
case,
cost way less.
I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way.
Sure, but
Are you?
everyone will see it, or like every
Hey, hold on
company will
now.
see it as the
This
new
conversation
standard
has taken
and
a rather sudden turn for the deadly
just up
serious.
their prices.
And I'm afraid that as someone
That's
from
how it's
Mondstadt,
always been.
I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the
I
type
don't
who
know.
would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been. Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen. Well, I suspect that they call your brother
It's not
their
even
prince,
a matter of
precisely
do I
because
trust
there
the
is a
company or
succession
not.
of
I
sorts.
just can't afford
Oh,
it.
so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together. Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then.
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time. No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
Really, Dainsleif. He likes to drink, huh? I actually don't even know
Wait.
a game I
This
would pay
place, it's
100
familiar.
bucks for.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon.
Like,
Was it like this hundreds of years ago
I like
too?
a lot of games, but like,
Yes. The
there's
forest has
not
barely
even
changed
one I
from
would
how I
say,
remember.
yeah, I would pay
There
this.
is very little human activity here after all. Let's search
Like,
the area and see what we can
Luckily,
find.
expansions for MMOs aren't that expensive, except if you get like
Is
the
this a field?
full collector's
Must
edition.
belong to whoever owns that house over there.
But I don't
looks
think
like
I
it's
would
been
like
abandoned
pay
for a long time.
base price
Be
100
forgiven for thinking
bucks
nothing
for
has
like
ever grown
a
here.
World of Warcraft
Or-
expansion.
Wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here.
Like not even that.
It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest
I'm
rangers
fine
perhaps?
with like paying
like
80
it's been
for the
ages since
deluxe
it was
edition
last
and
lit.
stuff with
And
extra
clearly
mounts,
they
and
put it out
since
carefully
I
to prevent a
love
forest
mounts
fire, too.
anyways, but
That's
100
responsible.
for the base edition
Nothing
without
else
any
stands out
extras?
in this
No,
area. All that's left is that building.
not even that.
Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in?
Then I'd probably
What if
just
it's
wait
home?
until it's on sale or something.
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
I think the next game I actually want is the new Rune Factory one.
Huh. So there really isn't anyone home. There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off. Huh? This is a mirror. It's broken too. Was this a makeup box?
In May, I think.
That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super
Will be
big
for
secrets,
Cozy Sundays
especially
then.
after Dane talked this place
Or
up.
maybe even... Yeah, maybe I won't just play it on Sunday, since I want to play the game myself, so I'll probably stream it pretty often.
This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either.
I mean,
What sort of person
question
would wanna
was
live
if
here?
I get it
It's so
twice,
dark
once for
and
PC for streaming
Can't
and
be all
then
that
once
comfortable.
on Switch for myself, but I kinda wanna stream it blind.
Hey, look! It's a bull!
Think that
That's what I used
gives
to
just
live here, like to
much
cook,
more
Mom.
authentic
Can't you smell
reactions and maybe more fun
There's a
stuff
heavy
too.
scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine ball? Seems you're right.
And the other
kinda
stuff
take
I'm
notes
looking
on your
at is
game.
actually also cozy games, but mostly indie games actually.
Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Noises?
Yeah,
Is
that's
it-
the problem.
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
Well, the longer streams is the problem with YouTube.
Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. Impressively good shape for a 500-year-old.
Since you need more breaks than I do actually for some reason.
Anyway, let's beat up these monsters.
I can stream for 7 hours, I don't mind. But my mods get tired.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Also, if I just
Push your luck.
stream it way earlier, you'll be still at work, so yeah.
Freeze.
Swift is the swamp.
The stupid Geo slimes.
Dodge this.
Up and away.
Freeze. Ah! Dodge this.
Let the show begin.
Cool it.
You need sleep. A god needs sleep.
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted.
True.
I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation.
That's
And
a
as
problem.
such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even
Then we
forest
can
rangers are
definitely
capable of
not afford any
investigating ley
games
lines,
anymore.
I will be more than able to handle it
food.
alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a bonfire over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
What's the hurry?
Hungry. Paimon is hungry, as always. Really? You make me oh no. Wasn't it that stupid situation when I light the fire now?
I'll bring
I'm
my
locked
seasonings.
in with that character, right?
Frying pan, answer the fire.
For the whole thing. Oh. I hate this quest.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
The thanks, I
Changing the
guess.
subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came
No, no.
together, but
I really
now it's
dislike
back
the
to just
fact
being
that
the two of us again. You know,
it
now that
should have
Paimon
locked me in
mentions
with
it,
the characters
we
right
really
now,
have
so it
spent lots
forces
and
me
lots
to
of
have a
time
pyro
together,
character.
haven't we?
Because the
so
moment I light the fire, it
Don't
locks me
take this
into
wrong way
the
or anything, but
domain, I guess, in which the quest takes place.
do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
Can I say yes, please? Oh, okay, no, that one is really mean. You are better than nothing, I guess.
Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing Paimon.
I'm not going to be so mean to her.
Next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but
But I don't have
I'm
him.
curious. What was it like traveling with your brother?
I don't think she remembers.
The stars? Wow. Yeah, Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why, it's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles, and you too, Teyvat. You know what? We've talked too long about this. sad
Still
stuff.
think they are
Let's
asleep.
talk about something
Or
happy
maybe
instead,
they don't
'cause
even exist
you're
anymore.
sad. Paimon will be too. All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up.
Now I'm afraid that she's gonna eat me.
Oh, come on, don't say that. Paimon just wants to look after you for once.
Really?
Nighty-night. Go on, chew. Off to sleep.
Okay, Paimon.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen.
Paimon?
What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
That's a little bit embarrassing, isn't it? Where's Paimon? Yeah, see, I cannot switch my characters now. They locked me in with the ones I had when I lit the fire. And that forces me to have a pyro character.
Halt! What do you think you're doing? This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone! Your travel companion. You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night? Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes. What business is that of yours, All you need to know is that I claimed this place first. And what I do here is none of your concern. Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
Well, now I don't want to leave. How about that?
Well, what are you waiting for? If you must, suit yourself. I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please. Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in.
Sorry.
You...
I'm cold. That was fitting.
Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no overreacting to
This guy
anything
is
you
weird.
see in here, okay? You understand me? Come on then.
Yeah, I know.
Mind your own business. And don't worry, he isn't aggressive. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold. Huh? You know Conria? Who are you? Exactly. And how do you know I'm from Conria? Do you worship a god, traveler?
Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Conrian. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies. That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm. This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this? The curse. It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay. Because although Conria
Yeah,
began
sounds
with
like a
single
really nice
bloodline,
gift.
it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters. He is Kari Bear, my illegitimate son. How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria, by blood, but I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. And then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight. Kari Bear faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a hilly troll right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him. She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it. It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Kari Bear. Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Kari Bear, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined.
Well, looks like I don't have anything else to do, huh?
here. I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. Well, it's
I was
because
wondering
he needs a
why you
medicine
didn't do
that
this
can only be
earlier.
made here. One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind.
Oh, well, that's not gonna happen. There will be lots of cutscenes.
I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware
Actually,
of my
doing it
powerlessness
in the middle of a
against the
cutscene
punishment
is
of the
better
gods.
than doing it in
But
the
it is
middle of a
said
fight.
that this medicine
Because
is
then I
imbued
can
with the
actually drink
power of
in a fight
Sumeru's
I
god of
can't,
wisdom
like,
and
immediately,
can
and
awaken
then I
the
might forget
mind
about
from
it when the
state
fight
of
is over.
deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania. I believe that it might just work. I read about it in a book. From
This
the
guy is
Royal
totally insane.
Library of Conria. It was banned. I mean,
Are
since
you on
this
drugs?
medicine requires the power of the seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it. What? other
Yeah,
choice
I
do
think he
have?
took something.
What exactly would you have me do, huh? The gods have already punished us.
And I want to stay far
What
away
does
from
one
whatever it is he
more
took.
sin matter now? Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long. As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. All thanks to this curse of immortality. Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
Oh, I
Also,
think he just gave
do
me
you
what he
have
took.
any of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses. Oh, wonderful! Oh, in that case, we have everything we need. This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
I actually don't think I have everything. Oh no, I do actually have everything. When did I pick this one up? Okay, let's make the medicine then. Here we go, Mr. Insane Guy.
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see.
I'm not taking
In
this. I think I
all
just
honesty,
made his
I do
drugs.
not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations. Well,
Oh,
the
trust
moment
me.
has finally
You're
arrived.
definitely not that insane.
Curses. No. We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine. I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the god of wisdom for its restorative effects. Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the seven.
Oh, well, that's an issue for him, isn't it?
Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.
Yes, yes. Why are we always doing everyone else's bidding, though?
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing? God of wisdom, look at me. I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises.
I don't think
You and
that
your
will
kind
suffice
destroyed
if
my
you
home.
want something from a god, you know?
Unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul, my son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child.
I mean, he isn't wrong with that.
If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God. I beg of you. I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
That's very positive thinking, but I don't think things will get better actually. Well, let's give him the medicine and let's see if it helps. There we go.
Caribert? Well, we've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it. Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert. Caribert, please, say something. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please. Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment. Other reasons. What do you mean? Huh. You really think so? Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself
Sure,
wallow in
overdose the poor
despair.
child. That
Even
will
if I
help.
must stay here with him for 50 years? 100? What difference does it make? I do not lack for time. Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible. I grow them in that field. The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it. There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Curry Bear. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms. Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
Why does the time matter so much? Okay, let's get him the water. Even though I have no idea why it has to be 2. Jumping up with those thingies should have spilled all the water. No idea how that worked.
Ah, you're back.
But there we go.
Cara
Here's
Bear's
your
condition
water.
is stable. By which I mean he still isn't responding. Anyway,
Yeah, I thought so.
give me the water.
There you go.
I
Genshin
need
is
you
a
to
farming
stand
game now.
guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand? Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
Fine. I'll wait for you. That's not a forest ranger.
I'll protect us. Nice and spicy.
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry. Ha. Cool it.
Let them fly. Boba, get them.
Freeze. Ha. Ha. Ha.
Big one is annoying.
Shall be up and away.
Dodge this.
There we go.
Ha. This moment will be frozen.
You're toast. Dancing in the wind. Nice and spicy.
Freeze. Cool it. Ha. 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 Ha.
And there's another big annoying one.
Boba, get them. There we go. That should be all of them.
What happened? Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's a
I've got the
problem. I think they
fertilizer.
wanted to
The
eat
effects
the
can take
mushroom.
some time to kick in, so let's get on with it. Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
Yeah, I might need to pick some other flowers though. The frick? Where is it? Ah, it's probably down here because I don't have all I need for it, right? No, I can't. Let me see if I can find some of the hanging flowers. There we go. Here you are. There we go. Should have all of the other stuff. Oh, give me that too. Yep, up again. Now I should have everything. Ah, wrong. Here. Yep, okay, now I can make it. There we go.
Oh, sorry.
Does he
I
need to
just,
go pray again
after
now?
resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again. I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the Statue of the Seven.
Okay, let's do that. Oh shit. The grass I burnt is still burnt. Oopsie. Might have ruined the pretty garden.
We're here.
That's on me.
Let's begin. Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Cory Bear? Oh no, he must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. Come on, we have to catch up with him.
Yes, yes. Can't even take care of his own child on his own. This man is useless. Stranger has to do everything for him. Boo! Why did it not drop anything? That's a scam. Come on.
That's not Cory Bear. Right. Coribear's scarf was a gift I once gave to her mother.
Sorry.
I use it now as a marker of sorts. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine. Ah, yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction.
Why do I
Where could
always
it be
have to
going?
sneeze when I'm streaming? It's okay the
Yes.
whole day, but the moment
The
I
more we know
start
about
streaming,
Rachel,
I have to
the better.
sneeze. I don't even have a cold. Don't know what this is.
So, yep.
Did it go in here?
Yeah, apparently it went in here.
What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before. Huh. It looks like they're worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal? Oh, there's only one way to find out.
That's the part I meant when I said I hate this quest. Oh,
Let the show
why did I think they wouldn't attack me?
nice and spicy.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Ills be gone.
I thought they would be so busy with worshipping that they wouldn't attack me. Well, I was wrong. That's not ominous at all.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
Oh, now you can suddenly talk again. Hi.
Butterfly. So,
I'll protect us.
out of the frying pan. It's
Cool it!
eat this.
Dodge this!
Closing in.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite. Cool it!
More of you.
Let the show butterfly. Dancing in the wind.
Dodge this!
Just.
So,
Okay, door. Couldn't open slower, huh? Yeah, that's the part I hate.
Let's
Even
dance.
though I don't even remember all the slimes and stuff.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry. Cool it!
Boba, get them! Up and away! Nice and spicy!
Dodge this!
Obviously, you're hitting the wrong one.
Don't get frostbite.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh,
What's the
let's see.
hurry? What's the hurry?
Brilliant. How do I get in there? Was it through the gate first? Nope, I think that got rid of the thingy, didn't it? Oh no, it didn't. Weird.
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down, or gravity itself?
Ah, right. That's it. Nothing else here, right? Yep, okay. That just means we go back in here. Chest. And then what do you do? Ah! Perfect. Here you go. And
Seems
then
like I
you
need to
want
find
all
a
those
place
thingies,
to
right?
insert the rune.
Yep. Weird place. Very weird place. Whee! Oh no. Oh no. Shouldn't there be one of those Abyss Herald? Yep. I remember you.
Humans, fate has not granted you the right to enter this place. Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
Ugh. Really?
I'll protect us. Butterfly.
Dodge this!
You're toast!
Oh, that break is really unfortunate, since I wanted to go on a break too. Wait, can I just... Yeah. Sorry, Mr. Abyss Herald thingy, but I'm going on a break. Be right back. And I'm back. When I continue the fight now, that thing will hit me, won't it? Ah! No, no. Okay, it didn't.
Closing in. Boba, get them.
See, ice? I think he has ice. That's gonna be a problem when he gets his shield. Oh well. Is he stuck? Ouch. I think he's stuck.
Butterfly. Let's dance.
Oh, no, he is not stuck anymore.
This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze!
At the frying pan, it's up and away.
Cool it!
It's not even a herald, it's one of those lector thingies.
Nice and spicy.
Freeze!
Ouch.
Don't push your luck.
Oi oi oi. Yep, that's a problem now. Oh no, she can damage him apparently. Go on, go back, kill him for me.
Let the show begin.
I think Kova is pretty much the only thing that can hurt his shield.
Nice and spicy.
No! Oh. This is a problem. Could have really used Razor now. But I took him out so I could light the fire. Oh well. Go on, Goba. Help me. Kill him, please.
Push your luck. Freeze!
Ills be gone. I'll protect us. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Eat this.
Oh, that will help. That will definitely help.
Boba, get them.
Goba, MVP in this fight. Oh no 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 no.
My dinner is attacking me.
I don't think that's your dinner. You really don't want to eat this one.
Who was that? He was a perfect being.
Oh god. You know what?
I'm in awe.
Go to the 14 community. They love monsters too.
He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power.
He was
Oh,
he wasn't a
truly
abyss mage, he
mesmerizing.
was
And yet,
an abyss lector and he was
you
ice. If you try
were
to
able
lick
to
on him, your
defeat
tongue
him.
gets stuck on him.
Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined. Let's continue on. I find myself growing
Like
more
imagine
curious
that
by the second
you wanna
and
try
more
and lick on
excited.
his arm or something and then your tongue gets stuck because he's too cold. Let's see. Oh, and let's get rid of that one. Yep. There we go. Let's see what we will find here. Ah, go on, door! Faster! Thanks. Ah, this one.
I think
Evil Void Crystal.
we've made it to the end.
Evil void crystal. How very Final Fantasy of you, Genshin. Ah, brilliant.
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown? Or for power that you covet? Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner. You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you. And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
I don't like the evil talking crystal.
What just happened?
Yeah,
When I
that's a
saw
really
that
good
thing,
question.
my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps. I am. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar. Oh, is that so?
Terrifying
All
is
right.
what I would say. But
As
okay.
you wish.
Let's just leave this place, okay?
Cory Bear! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay. I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen.
Okay.
Right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me. You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective. Well, I have to try.
Whatever
No matter
you
what,
think.
you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options.
Yeah, that's not what I meant, but okay.
Cory Bear.
Papa?
Cory Bear. Oh, my goodness, it worked. It's a miracle. Oh, Cory Bear, my dear son. You see, it worked. Cory Bear can speak again.
Yes, I can hear that.
Mama.
Oh, that don't ask about Mama.
Is Cory Bear, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your papa.
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes, yes, this is what this feeling is. How do you feel, Cory Bear? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. Wait. My body! What happened to me? Is this me? Papa? What's happened to me?
Ah, well.
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world.
Aha.
There's no more
Yeah.
Conria here.
Sure.
No more home. But, do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world.
Oh, that really sounds
this
like the
world,
final days,
You
doesn't
have
it?
to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa
Wait,
forever.
it
Am I
literally is the final
No,
days.
no, of course not.
They turned
Look,
into
Gummy Bear,
monsters.
you
Oh
still have
no.
Mama's scarf on your arm.
Oh no.
That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
really?
Yes.
Canria literally went
You've
through
only
the
just
final
woken up,
days.
and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better. Oh, and you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't. I promise.
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening. I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that. Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the god we saw in that cave, now that
Yeah, well,
was a
it
truly
told you it's not a
mighty
god, though.
Nothing like one of the Seven.
It told you it's just a
wondrous
sinner, not a
power,
god.
It was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down. Now then, after one besieges a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion? Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes. A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing
called
about him.
itself
How
a sinner,
dare
though?
you utter such blasphemy? You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous! No
Excuse
matter.
me, that's what that
Believe what
thing
you will.
themselves said.
You cannot shake my faith. I
Okay,
am going
fine.
to pay my respects with or without you.
This man is not only totally insane, he's also very annoying. Do I really have to babysit him now? Fine. Let's babysit him then. Or else he'll get himself killed or something.
Let the the show be...
Let's see. Back into the annoying cave we go. Not again.
Let's dance.
Cool it. Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
Come on. Open faster. More of you.
I'll protect us.
Freeze.
Shit. To our eyes.
Dodge this.
Let's get rid of the big one first, though.
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it.
There we go. Now it's
Dancing
you.
in the wind. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
There we go. These stupid doors are the slowest doors in the world.
No.
And it's gone.
Impossible. What happened? The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared too? Was it all an illusion?
Probably. From whatever you took. You nibbled on those strange
That's true.
mushrooms, didn't you?
Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my mind and body. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream.
Uh-huh.
It was
Sure.
a wonder. Yes, a divine wonder. Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future we shall see it again. Could he really have been a sinner and not a god? Kari Bear? Where has he gone? Oh, no, no, no.
Not
Maybe someone
again.
else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here. This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state? They'd... Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it. Oh no. Did he? The mirror, it's broken. He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it. Ah, if he'd just done as he was told! Ah, we have to find him.
We actually never see how the hilly trolls look under their masks. Must be, really horrifying, huh?
It's his scarf. He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
find him.
Coribert, where are you?
Let's go find the poor
Curses.
child.
Forest Rangers.
Hey, who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Searching
you
for
seen
his
a
child?
Hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
I said, have you seen a hilly churl?
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
You Forest Ranger scum! You spawn of the seven are all the same. I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Coribert.
Oh, okay.
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the Forest Rangers!
Curse you all, Forest Rangers.
That's not helping.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, Forest Rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
Yes! Wonderful! Wonderful! Let's go! We have to find him.
Yes. Let's go and look if we can find
Wait,
him.
you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
Yeah. He's in a hurry, you see? Okay. Where is the child? Oh, I think there he is.
Coribert! Coribert, stop! It's me! It's Papa! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Coribert, come back. It's time to go back. Coribert? How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely. Come, Coribert. We have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
Papa?
Coribert,
Papa, I can't take it.
please, Coribert. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa?
Well, that's not good.
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all makes sense.
Does it? I don't understand anything.
Ah, traveler, you're awake. Ah, Finally, we can rejoice together. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now.
Right.
I suspected it was you from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure.
How did you go more insane?
Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar. Clotar Alberic. You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same.
Right.
I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it?
Well,
At
that
long
much
last,
is true.
I have seen it with my own eyes. That is no business of yours.
Okay. Sure.
A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
Right. That one.
Sinister.
That story part still hasn't resolved.
Dangerous. Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous! We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria.
Yeah, I'm pretty
To
sure
us,
our arrival just
you
brought the final day, so
are the abyss.
oopsie.
A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead?
Destruction.
Oh, Prince of Conria.
Yep. We just brought the fall of Canrea, didn't we?
Just call me.
Traveler! Hey, traveler! Traveler!
Well, that was one bad nightmare.
Goodness, you're awake. Paimon was worried sick.
Yeah, once in a while she speaks.
Traveler?
And then we get like 5 patches without her speaking.
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness? You mean Clotar Alberic? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again.
Pretty sure he
And his
had
dark
lost his
legacy
mind
lived
earlier
on.
already.
The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life. You could say that. He wouldn't be the Abyss Order's prince otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a
No,
troubled look
I'm
on your
definitely
face.
not alright.
happened?
So you saw his memories from centuries ago through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the loom of fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he decided to go down this path? Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began. What is it?
The field? What does that have to do with anything?
You mean here? Well, let's start digging and see.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon!
Paimon, you are like our cat. You are scared of everything.
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later, and it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here? What? That's impossible. Unless Clotar Alberich finally found a way to rid himself of the curse.
Well, I mean, it was his wish to lay
all
down in
raises
this very
far too
field
many
and just
questions.
die.
I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
He? Who's he?
Who's he?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is he?
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
There goes Dane.
Wait,
Just
shouldn't
like that,
Dane
it's back to being the two
actually
of us
know
again,
him
huh?
then? Doesn't he call himself a sinner
What is it?
in the story too? And his like closest companion,
Huh?
or not closest companions, but the other royal knights that he knew? Wouldn't he be one of them then? Brilliant. We can't trust anyone in here. Okay. Guess next part is Fontaine, I think. Oh, right. Let's get this and this. Yes, we will go to Fontaine now. See, Gecko, that's your city now.
Oh, Caravan Rebat. Now let Paimon think.
Pretty fitting that Farina has a rerun right at the moment, huh?
Paimon remembers. Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her. So much time has already passed since then, and it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right?
You wanted to pull for her.
This peace will last a long time, and then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal
Do
with.
you have any wishes?
Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next? Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
No, I think Paimon is actually right. We are a magnet for trouble, actually.
Me? Before Paimon
Oh.
ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble.
And
At most, when she
what was
super
with the
tired,
drowning
Paimon got
thingy?
caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out.
Yeah, we saved you.
Anyway, for Nahida's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey.
Yeah, we always get delayed by serious business.
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway? Huh? You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place. Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it.
No.
Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
Now?
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet.
No,
Now,
Paimon.
where's that list Paimon made?
No. We wanted to leave for Fontaine now.
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida? Oh, good point. Then there's
Yeah,
no
we
need
are
to
pretty
bother her
much
in the real
connected to
world.
her.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, traveler in Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Well, let's go meet the mascot of Fontaine then. And since we two find her pretty annoying, I'm sure Gecko will love her. This, so we are a little bit faster. Oh, and I should probably switch in Razor again.
I'll scout ahead.
Hello, giant turtles. Oh, let's get this. And for the one on the book to go away, we need an adventurer's guild. Right. Let's take this, so we don't have to swim ourselves. And then, already in Fontaine.
Whew. After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it. Oh, this must be Fontaine's port. Wow, everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines. Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you think? Good idea. Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point. Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like?
Oh, well. Super annoying, that's what she's like.
Personality, whatever that means.
Oh, you'll find out rather sooner than later.
To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Excuse me. Can I help you too? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously?
Yeah, probably.
Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
Indeed.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
The Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine, too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance.
Oh,
Wait,
we will, don't worry.
I forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Yeah, just go to one of those trials.
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
From time to time?
First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets it now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about.
No, she definitely
show
is
some more
Fontaine's
respect.
mascot.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Right.
Alright, I think we get it.
Can't
Thank
get
you.
arrested for
At
saying
least
stuff,
we now know
right?
that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in
Apparently
the
you
meantime.
can get arrested for
Hey,
eating her cake though.
What are you looking over there for? Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
Come on, she can probably swim.
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Huh? I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
Wait.
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
No, people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now it's been completely submerged. He would
Does she have
skip
the
and
same
jump, tossing sand in the
voice
wind.
actor like
The sun
Kina?
shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
I'm not sure, but they
doesn't
do
really get
sound
what you
similar.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason. So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon.
Yep.
We are quite
Yep. They are.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the
It's
water
the
is
same
engulfing
voice
your
actor.
memories? And there won't be
Actress, I'm
long
sorry,
before
but
it
yeah.
engulfs you too.
That. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I
That's
suppose
funny because
prophecy isn't exactly the right word.
the
because
king
that
of
implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's
of
no
the
doubt
Moonlit
about what's
Parish
happening in
is
Fontaine.
Zhongli's voice actor, and that was
Where to
so
begin?
obvious because he has a very noticeable voice.
Let's
And
put that
maybe
question
even
on
like a
hold
little
for
bit
moment.
of a
We
speech
still haven't formally
impediment
greeted each other yet.
and a
have we?
lisp, and that's just that's
All your
noticeable.
introductions earlier now
But
count.
yeah, Lynette is Hina.
Hello, traveler.
Oh well. I just noticed because I played the games back to back now.
And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake?
Oh, I don't know enough Monster Hunter,
Paimon, are you?
I think. And I didn't play it anyways,
Please
but
don't
yeah.
take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh, alright then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
Oh, that's actually fitting because she is black, the voice actress.
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go
And
to
she's
the
super
Opera House
pretty.
later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please follow me.
Well, especially like the Genshin voice actors have like a lot of other roles. But they are all super good voice actors, so it makes sense.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Okay.
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu. As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come,
Hi.
let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Is she talking about us?
Who else, Paimon?
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured. I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes. But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top?
Yeah, that seems right,
Miss
Paimon.
Hydro Archon, how did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget
Thanks.
that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent.
Yeah, and
Suppose
you are
it's only
mediocre.
natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop.
Actually,
and
I'm
consider.
annoyed by you. Not
Do you
awestruck,
really
but
have
okay.
noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Yeah, press X.
Talk about sounding high and mighty.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Hey, what's all
Look
the
at
commotion?
me. I'm sticking out like a sore thumb.
Lady
It was
Farina?
obvious that I'm the
Is there some
traveler.
kind of drama going on?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see her. Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
Yeah,
Got
sure.
to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy. And despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus.
That's true.
You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler
And
from
well,
another
the
land,
clothes we wear
just
also
as you were hoping to see.
pretty obvious.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
No, no, no. Bring it on. Well, she wanted to fight.
Are you not afraid?
No.
Might I remind
Not
you
even
that
a
this
little
is
bit,
a
actually.
duel against the divine.
Yeah,
What
wouldn't
are you
be our
trying to
first
do,
time.
traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Sure.
Stand down.
But she started
Florent.
it.
I admire her bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior.
Girl, it's not my first rodeo here, okay?
Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Really?
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus,
Yeah,
criminals are
because
always
Farina
requesting
would be
duels to
done
defend
in
their honor. Getting
like
a bit
half a
old, to
second.
Tell the truth.
You see.
Because
Then,
she
as
can't
the
actually
god
fight.
of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court.
Well, still props to the voice actress though.
Right. Now that'll be worth seeing.
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house. It would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera.
Yeah.
Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
No.
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
It's in the middle of the
That's
month
what they've
though,
done
not the
wrong.
beginning of the month,
That's our Lady
Farina.
Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
Never mind you saying
That obvious?
that Paimon is an object and not a living being.
Flying object? You mean Paimon?
Yep, she said you're an object.
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun. But if
Fun?
you'd allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
Where's Yanfei when we
As
need
a
her?
magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Ta-da! What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did Lenny do that?
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope
That's
has
still
been in
an
the
object,
traveler's hand
though.
all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case,
Her whole life is a
consider the matter
performance.
of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Toodaloo, right.
And just like that, she's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. He never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Bizarre?
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she's
Really?
still amenable
She
to
doesn't
reason.
act like a god at all, though.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
She acts more like
I just know a few simple tricks I
a
use to make a
spoiled
living.
child.
Lynette is my assistant. It will actually
A
be my
spoiled
first
child
time
who never
performing on
got
the most
told
prestigious
no.
stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
Nah, not only that.
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
Now that I know that she has the
In
same
that
voice
case,
actress
why
as
don't we go
Hina, it's
together?
even more obvious.
I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first. Oh, you really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Sure.
What are they going to use it for?
About that... You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses.
Lots of sinner
Some
stuff
say
today,
that the
huh?
ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Global warming. It's global warming.
Many places have already
Oh
been
no,
completely submerged,
Snezhnaya is
and now
melting.
lie beneath the sea.
That's why the
Many
water
people
level's
carry
rising.
on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But this is more than a bit of rain.
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
There is just one problem with the Fontaine flooding thing, which I just noticed, which doesn't make sense. Like, all the water of Fontaine is flowing down here, right? So, if Fontaine is flooding, wouldn't, like, the water levels first rise down here and flood the desert before they would be able to actually flood Fontaine? Because the lowest point would fill up first? And that's like basically everything down here before Fontaine gets any flood water. Huh. Doesn't make sense. Okay, let's no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to talk to him. No. Come on. There we go. Here.
So you're
Take
the
this
blonde
back.
traveler that everyone's been talking about. My apologies for not recognizing you earlier. Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Thanks.
Yeah,
Please,
probably.
also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance.
Next one.
this? So you also believe
No,
in
cat.
prophecy.
No, I
Keep
don't
it.
have time
I
to
won't have
cuddle
any
with
use
you
for
right
it.
now.
What? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land. So, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before. But people can't live underwater. They'll die. You should probably still take it.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
One last person, right? Where are they? There's water everywhere here, Gecko!
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything. Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross that bridge when we get
Should
to
I
it.
drink all of Fontaine's water? Just give me a
never know
straw
when
and
it'll
I'll
come in
slurp it
handy.
up. It's not flooding
Oh,
then, huh?
alright, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now. I'd really rather not.
Yeah, it would. Would it also solve the issue if I freeze all of the water over?
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say?
Just means
I bet you heard some
Fontaine
interesting
would
opinions.
be SvetaSchnee 2.0 then, but can't flood if it's frozen, right?
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
Let's get him. Oh, I think I need actually hydro for them before I can collect them, right?
We have to use
Yep.
hydro to collect Romaritime flowers.
Bonk. And now I can take them. There we go. Should be enough. Wait. This one too. Perfect.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No
that was
way.
mean.
I'm in power saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the Court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and
Try what? Oh, try all the food, right?
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves
Yeah,
practice similar
obviously.
methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Oh, little pickpocket, huh?
Oh, he's right.
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run. All right, let's go.
Okay, let's try to catch the little thief. Wait. Here, right? Yeah, okay. Wait, can I not just teleport up here and make it easier? Good that I've been here before.
Where Linny wanted us to wait.
And I'm wet again. Bless you, Gecko.
Oh, look! Isn't that her?
Get the thief.
Oh no! Did she notice us? She started running the other direction. What should we do? Should we chase her? You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away. Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief. Yeah, let's go.
Lenny. Oh shit. Where is he? Lenny? Ah, there he is.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure
Should
you're not missing
probably,
anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank
Get
you
a
enough.
map, but
I didn't
I
notice
haven't
a thing earlier.
collected anything yet,
Anyway,
actually.
I should be going now. Thanks again.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
Sneaky
I
thief.
saw the general direction she went, but Linny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Linny twisted his ankle. Oh well. That's unfortunate.
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
You're right, you're right.
Now it would be
Sorry,
even more
Lynette.
funny if Lynette was a
I
healer
have to
instead
admit
of a
that the thief was
DPS.
even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out alright in the end, though. Linny's initiative paid off.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the Court of Fontaine now.
Yep, let's do that. And, oh. Right, I remember I have to take the aqua bus now.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around. People in Fontaine really know how to use water.
Indeed.
This is an aqua bus.
They
It
love
allows
their
people
water.
to travel between several key locations
That's why this is
around
Gecko's
Fontaine.
home.
It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm writing?
Oh, Lenny, that's
no,
evil.
That's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much.
That's true.
Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Nope, you fucked that up
Whatever.
already. You made your sister sad.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave.
Aren't
Let's
they
get on board.
twins? So he isn't really that much older, if he even is older. Oh no. Not you. Ugh.
Oh, excuse me. Aren't you the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette?
Hello. I don't believe we've...
I don't like her. I think she's annoying.
I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Yeah, Charlotte.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
And she's cryo though.
It's an honor to meet you.
Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after
Yeah,
headline?
no,
on their
no,
journey
I'm no
across
one. I'm no.
Amazing! You recognize everybody almost
Oh, come on,
immediately.
Paimon. Don't give us
I wouldn't be
away.
much of a reporter if I didn't know who's
I
who,
don't want a
would I?
paparazzi following us
Wow,
around.
Today must be my day. Who knew I would end up on the same boat as so many VIPs?
See, I'm allergic to her.
Finally be showing me some
So, Charlotte, what do you usually report on?
Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House.
Uh-oh.
I could still manage to keep readers
You know what? I think I'm actually allergic to her.
The same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days.
Boring
That's
stuff.
fine and all, but what I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country.
Really?
These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered.
Oh, no, I think they
I've been
fit your
following
talent.
a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually.
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
Right.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
Sounds like it,
That's
yes,
right.
Paimon.
The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago. And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
It doesn't sound
Yes,
good.
it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation.
That's true.
I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Please don't imagine that, Lenny.
Oh. Poor Lynette.
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
Elffontaine definitely is pretty. really can't wait to finally see SvetaSchnee. If we don't get like at least one area with like a forest of crystallized and frozen over trees, I'm mad. Like a magical winter forest or something.
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this. Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly. I have an interview to get
No.
to. I should get going.
I'm
before
glad
I'm
it didn't take longer.
Okay. Paimon hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya. Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
Sitting in cutscenes are way too long already.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
Oh, yeah, I already... Oh, not already. Still. It's a better word. I still get, like, lost in the city. With its multiple levels and stuff. Yeah. And the aqua bus lines always confuse me too. The only thing I really know where it is here is the thingy for the weekly reputation quests. Still no. Oh no, there is a statue here, and I already got it. That's good. But I have to collect all the other teleport points.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
Huh.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
Poor boy, he's so super shy.
Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Ah, looks like there's a sad Hydro Dragon.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
I'm afraid that's just
No,
how
no.
it is here.
Just don't make the
It
dragon
often rains
sad.
on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine.
No,
Though
no,
we don't
he's
know where
still
the
here.
dragon went. Every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual.
Would be fitting for water, huh?
Hydro dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
Yeah, or the dragon just didn't hear
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry, it might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers.
Huh. That makes sense.
It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Oh,
okay.
Are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner
I'm
there.
doing everything again.
I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted. And the boss
Yeah,
there
I
tends
have
to be
noticed
pretty
that.
talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all. Don't worry, we're on the case.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Oh, no need. This will be a walk in the park for us.
Oh, where is it? Ah. Should be faster from here. Oh! No, we don't dive head first down there. Here we go.
Hello? Is there anyone here?
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making... what were they called again?
Ah, these must be for magic pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now. No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount. But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Whoa. So, is Linny actually loaded?
Well,
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to
let's
be
not
made being
spoil
a
it.
magician in Fontaine.
Hey, is this machine
let's
what you
just
use
say
to make
it's
stuff
not
here?
him who's
It looks
loaded.
really advanced.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology, and wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
That's a good question.
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you. But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Huh? How can trials produce
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the Oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines? Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
No.
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first?
Mr. Russian Sugar Daddy.
If Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Isn't that what she
Traveler,
just
Paimon.
said?
I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine.
Hi,
What are the
child.
chances?
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in SvetaSchnee?
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it,
maybe
seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides,
That's not
our
too
trip here
wrong,
has gone
actually.
pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Do you want
Don't
to
interrupt.
get a
It's
beating?
not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends?
Yes.
Listen to me, boy. If you want your mora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said,
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now!
I wanted to
can you
hear
at
what
least let
he
me
had
finish
to
one
say about
sentence?
his little brother.
Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients. You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Sure.
I'm sure this won't take long.
Yep. Give us a show, child. Oh. Brilliant. I have to do it myself, eh?
Shouldn't let your
Fine. Then I'll do it myself. Bonk.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it?
my chance.
I'm sure he can beat you up anyways. He doesn't need his vision for
Huh.
something,
That was
someone like you.
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe
Come
there's
on,
something wrong with
you
my
are strong
vision?
enough without them.
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
Right. I'd rather you don't use that one though.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see its work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason is that?
And
Wait,
Fontaine puts you in a better mood?
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
That is a possibility. I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss. It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk. She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her
we
answer,
actually
it
get
was
her pretty soon too?
because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
She never explained that, but my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon. So why don't you just go ask your
call it
master?
twisted.
Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
A little bit.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Yes, indeed.
Yep, in Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The champion duelists are all-powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best, and the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted, but if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial. And the worst case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
No.
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before.
We've actually seen her. Paimon.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
Your vision?
Is that really a good idea, child?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now.
Sure.
Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
Bye, child.
Sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon. Well, since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's performance. Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along! Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all. Paimon never saw that twist coming. The murder mystery novels here are amazing! The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too.
Nah, I'm good.
Sorry about that. Paimon will be more careful next time. Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House to see Lenny's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going.
Yeah, about that.
So let's go ride the aqua bus.
I don't think we will be doing this today, Paimon. Let me just get that teleport point though. If it's no, it's not far away. It's right here. Okay. That and where's the adventurous guy? Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. Let me teleport over here and get the one that's by the adventurous guy too. Let's put that into our navigation. Yep. There we go. And then
Add Astra
let's talk to her. Yes, yes, yes. So I can get the daily reward finally. Less talking, just give me my stuff. Obviously, you do this right before I end. Come on. For fuck's sake, Catherine! Come on! Seriously?
Add Astro.
Okay. There
Thank
we
you
go.
for
Thanks.
Add Astro.
Finally. And do this. Give. And let's get all the achievement thingies. Is that all? Yep, I think so. Okay. Okay, that's it for today then. Let me look for someone to raid. Let's see. Probably raid someone else today. Not always the same people. So, I think this looks interesting. Okay, before I forget. There we go. Then let's try this. Should copy the message myself. Okay. Then thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!